In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. My dear friends in Jesus Christ, I'm so glad to talk to you. As you see, I'm in the middle of the nature. May your lives be green. May our world be green. Our God is green. Today, I'm going to talk to you about our program called Talitha Kumi. Before I talk about this mission, let me first say a word about the gospel. I know you all have heard the readings, and I want you to reflect them at home. I usually begin my homily with something funny. There was this little girl who looked at her grandmother, who is gray haired, wrinkled faced, not so pretty. So she asked, "Grandma, who made you like this?" Grandma said, "God the Father made me." After a while, looking at how beautiful she herself is, so charming and attractive, she asked, "Grandma, who made me?" Grandma said, "The same God who made me also made you." The little girl remarked, "God is getting better at his work." My dear friends, God always gets better at his work. When he made the world, he saw that everything was good. He wanted our lives to be good, green, joyful, enthusiastic, happy, and healthy always. Look at what this corona pandemic has done to the world. People are suffering. There are some people whose lives are dry. They are not green anymore. Let me take your attention to this particular section of people in India. They're all Dalits, the untouchables. I'll explain to you how the caste system came about. Do you know the story of caste system? When God created the world, according to Christian belief, he created Adam and Eve, and from there we all descend. But according to Hindu philosophy, when God created, he created them from his own body. From his head, the first class, the Brahmins; from his shoulders, the second class; from his waist, the third class; and from his foot, the fourth class. But unfortunately, from under his foot, he also created the fifth class, and they are called Dalits, untouchables. They are condemned to the situation, poverty they are born in. They are the most vulnerable people in India. My dear friends, to uplift these people, especially to empower young people, young women, girls, and adolescent women, we started this program. It's called Talitha Kumi. In the gospel, you know, Jesus touches this little girl who is dead, and he says, "Talitha Kumi," little girl, arise. So we want to give this calling, we want to offer this vocation to these young women who are oppressed socially, educationally, and sexually. My dear friends, over 5,000 women from our region are taken to the Middle East, to the countries like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and other Muslim countries, and there they are confined to work in a house as domestic workers. One can even say they are treated like slaves, abused. They have no social life. They are physically and sexually abused. Let me explain to you about one woman who wanted to go home because her children, little children in India, are so sick in the hospital, dying. But the owner of the house in which she was working would not let her go. In the Middle East, when these women go there, first thing they do is take away their passport. This woman pleaded and pleaded, asked for this passport to let her go. They would not let her. They were so angry with her. At one point, they said, "No more toleration." They cut her hand off. My dear friends, this is terrible. This is terrible. There are so many women like this, and unfortunately, most of them are Catholics. They can't even practice their faith there. So we started this program called Talitha Kumi. It is to stop these women going there to work as domestic workers. We want to give them a life. We want to show them a future. Through education, they can become someone in their life. That's why I'm here to make an appeal. I'm here to ask you to share something that you have with these unfortunate women. To be born as a Dalit, as an untouchable, is already considered a curse. But to be born as a girl in this Dalit family is considered a double curse. In these families, when a boy is born, baby boy is born, the whole family rejoices. But when the girl is born, they say, it's a girl. And there is sadness everywhere. It's because to bring up a girl is not easy. She has to be protected, and they even have to give dowry at the time of wedding. Therefore, my dear friends, we are committed to help these girls, to empower these women. Are you with us? Do you want to contribute something? You're welcome to do so. It is very, very simple. $1 a day. $365 would help one girl to go to college, and they can become nurses, teachers, and take up some other job, and then stand on their own feet and thus create a brighter future. My dear friends, I know not all of you are rich, not all of you can spare some money, but you are full of goodness in your heart. Archbishop Fulton Sheen once said, my dear Catholics, when you come to Mass, if you do not have smile on your face, goodness in your heart, and goodness in your love in your heart, and goodness in your mind, do not worry. At least at the end of the Mass, you have to go home with smile, broad smiles on your face, with love in your heart and goodness in your mind. I know you have all these three. May your lives be more joyful. May you have more smiles. Let those people also have some smiles. They are good in their mind and have love in their heart, but they do not always be happy. Although the Lord created us to be joyful, wonderful, and our lives to be green, as Pope Francis in his encyclical Laudato Si reminds us that we have to care for our common Mother Earth. As we take care of the environment, as we take care of Mother Earth, we consider sun as our brother, moon as our sister, and we go through a process of ecological conversion. We care for the environment, fine. I would request you to do something to care for the environment. Also, I am appealing to you to do something to care for the humanity, the most vulnerable, the suffering. During this corona time, so many people, especially the migrants, we have 46 million migrants who are in India homeless, and there are so many people infected with corona. I know you may have your own friends or acquaintances who are infected with corona. Their situation is terrible. Who can save them? Who can help them? My dear friends, we are not going to change the whole world. Once somebody asked Mother Teresa, are you going to change the whole world? All the poor people, are you going to make them rich? She said, no. What I do is only a drop in the ocean. And if I do not do this, the ocean will be less of that drop. My dear friends, what I'm asking you is only for this drop. Contribute something to change the lives of those people. Their lives are dry, they're dying. Let them be green just because of your support. Before I conclude, I would like to say something humorous and funny. Once, a little boy after Sunday Mass came to the parish priest and said, Father, when I grow big and become rich, I want to give you $1 million check. The parish priest was surprised and said, little Johnny, why is it that you want to give me $1 million check? The parish priest said, the little boy said, Every Sunday, Sunday after Sunday, I hear from my parents that you are a very, very poor preacher. Because you are a poor preacher, I want to make you a rich preacher. My dear friends, I am not asking you to make these people rich, but just give them some assistance. We take care of them. They are our brothers and sisters. The whole church is united. When one part of the church suffers, we all suffer. But we have social responsibility. We have solidarity, compassion. We love our people, especially our brothers and sisters on the other part of the world who are suffering. May I request you to help one girl to go to school, or 5 girls, or 10 girls. It's simple, $1 a day. If you need more information, you can contact us. My name is Father Don Bosco Darcy. My email ID is frdonbosco@gmail.com. Looking forward to your support and help. If you do not give anything also is fine, but I suggest that you have smile on your face, love in your heart, and goodness in your mind. God bless you.